Okay, so it's morning of day 15 here. I'm on a river trip going down the Colorado River. I'm paddling a kayak, a bunch of my friends are paddling rafts. And we're all together, we're taking this long trip. So 15 days ago, 15 mornings ago, we set off from Lee's Ferry in Arizona and we started paddling and rowing down the canyon. And it's just been this great wilderness journey since then. And so as we've moved down the river, we're at about, let's see, about 170 miles down the river right now, probably about 168 miles or something like that. And you encounter many rapids. Actually, the one out there, that isn't not a rapid. That's not even a riffle. That's not. There's no name for it. The bigger rapids have names in a whole scale of difficulty and on and on. So we've encountered many obstacles coming down the river, and it's just been an incredible trip. And I just love so many things about this trip. I've done this trip many times before. I think this is my 8th time coming down the canyon. It's a real passion of mine, and I love the way a group works together to overcome problems. I love the way we move with the rhythm of nature. We get up with the sun and we go down with the sun, and we experience the amazing nightscape and the stars and the moon and all kinds of fantastic wildlife, and it's an amazing experience. But one of the things that makes this special is you go through all these rapids, and they're very challenging, and they get really they're exciting. They're not, I don't think they're terribly dangerous, but you really have to know what you're doing. You have to be careful. And as we move down, they vary in difficulty until you get down here to mile 179.5, and that's where you reach Lava Falls. And Lava Falls, it's funny because you hear, as you're moving down the river for 15 days, you'll occasionally hear people talk about lava. And then you get down here and you're like, well, can it live up to the billing? And then you get there and you pull over to take a look at it, to scout it, to try to figure out your route, the line you're going to take down the rapid. And you walk up this hill, you stop above the raft, you walk up this hill, and then at the top of the hill you get your first glimpse of it. And you know, you've been through 179 miles of rapids and probably 100 major named rapids, and then you look at lava and you're like, oh yeah, I guess it does live up to its billing. And it's a breed apart. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. This is Lava Day, and it's day 15, and day 15 for us is Lava Day. And so later this afternoon I'm going to be floating through lava. I'm going to be paddling like crazy through lava, paddling my kayak and hopefully making it through upright. And then hopefully afterwards there'll be a celebratory toast. And this toast, I love this toast, and it's very simple. It goes, "You're always above lava." So that's the toast you give when you're below lava. You know, it's like below lava, it's time to celebrate. We made it, woohoo, celebrate, we're alive. And then the toast is, you're always above lava, because hopefully there's always going to be another trip down here for the people that truly love it like I do. But also, I mean, I love it as a metaphor for life. You're always above lava. You're always above your next challenge. You're always, hopefully, if you're growing and your business is growing and your life is growing, you're always above your greatest challenge. You've always got some growth ahead of you. And that's the recipe for a fulfilled life, in my opinion. That's the recipe for a juicy life, in my opinion. It's the fact that you're always above lava. You're always setting yourself up with greater and greater challenges, and you're always growing. So that's my wish for you, is that you're always above lava, that your business is growing, that your life is growing, your relationships are growing, and that you've always got another challenge ahead of you. So I'm Jeff Walker. If you're wherever you're watching this, scroll down and leave a comment for me, give me a share if you found it inspirational, and let's go get into this week.